What's up, gamers? Welcome to another episode of Heroes Charge. That's right, I'm actually doing another Heroes Charge video. It has been a while, and that's mainly because I just haven't had a lot of new content to go over lately. And I completely got trolled the last time that I did a video because somehow I spent so much my gems and ended up not getting the hero for the first time ever. What ended up happening was like a day or two later, I ended up spending. Well, I got a free one, and then I spent 400 more gems, and I finally got the new hero. So we're gonna talk about him, and then we're gonna take a look at some fights, and kind of go from there. So to give you a little bit of entertainment. So basically, for those who don't know, to get the weekly hero, actually, let me do my free stuff real quick. But to get the weekly hero, you just have to buy the magic stones on the right, and usually it only costs 2,000 to 2,400 gems to get. I don't know if they recently changed it or what, but I ended up spending about 4K or maybe 4.2, one of the two, to get it this time. And I will show you the new hero since I already finally got him. Let's see. I think he's gonna be near the very bottom. I can tell you right now. Matter of fact, I may have already passed him. There he is. Serpent Warlock. He's the new monthly hero. So let's go ahead and take a look at first impressions. I haven't leveled him or anything yet. This is more just for the sake of collecting. But basically, his top ability, which is his active, or his ultimate, he creates a serpent group to attack enemies. Tap on the hero icon again to locate the group. If the group surrounds an enemy, they will do more damage. So he's one of those interactive heroes in the game, and that's pretty cool. I think that's a pretty cool ability. It gives you a reason to actually look at the game instead of just playing and walking away. Other ability, he releases a horde of serpents to strike enemies. I mean, basically, I don't know if it's going to be like a clone kind of thing, like with Desert Warlock or Desert Lycan. I don't know if it's going to be something like that, or we'll find out soon. He also can cast a Witchcraft and turns an enemy into a snake. That's pretty cool. So he has an Imperial Executioner ability that basically turns someone into something else. That's strong. The only thing that sucks about this ability is that it doesn't drain their energy. But now that I think about it, Imperial Executioner only drains energy because of a legendary skill. So maybe Servant Warlock might have a similar legendary ability in the future. Who knows? And then the final ability on the bottom locks an enemy so that he cannot move or attack while dealing damage over time. That's actually pretty good. So he's going to be one of those control heroes that you're going to see later on in the future. Is he going to be good? I think he's going to be okay. You might see some people use him here and there, but it's really hard to say this early when a new hero drops. Because not too many people have him at 5 stars and level. Well, getting him to max level is easy. Getting him to 5 stars is what would take a while and a lot of resources, and I'm not willing to do that. So I wanted to show you guys that, and apparently we have a new hero that everybody got for free. Mechanical Destroyer. Let's go over him. So basically, he summons a cannon to deal splash magic damage. The cannon cannot be harmed and fires off a laser to damage enemies along its path. Okay, so I guess what happens is when he does ultimate ability, because I never actually watched it, so I'm just guessing. Fires some kind of laser thing, and it probably like goes across the screen, firing or a cannon, and it shoots off laser beams as it goes to the screen. And anyone trying to do damage to it, it won't do nothing. I'm assuming. All right. Anyway, he summons a small cannon to deal magic damage. He shoots out multiple missiles and attacks random enemies. And he throws out a grenade to stun enemies and deal magic damage. I'll be honest, I don't really think he's going to be a big deal. First and foremost, he was really easy to get, so I don't think that heroes that are this easy to get are ever going to be like super duper good. I mean, you might see him in a few teams as like a fifth, and it might be an okay thing, but I don't know how popular that's going to be. But yeah, I at least wanted to show you guys what it's like to finally have the hot soul hero. Alright, so let's take a look at my mailbox. I've had quite a few arena defenses lately. Okay, against that person. Oh, got my raid reward. Yay. More defense. Um, oh, apparently completed raid 13. That was quick. Um, I beat Dr. Lawyer. And I spent about 800 gems, giving me two more of that skeleton mage guy. Okay, that's cool. Well, oh, I'm not sure if I told you guys this or not in the last video, because honestly, don't always re-review them. I did get my Heroes Camped, my Warhol 2 level 5, so it's finally where it needs to be. And if I want to level to 6, I can, but I'm not going to, because that's going to be a lot of stuff I don't feel like dealing with. But I've leveled pretty much everything to level 5, with the exception of the Marketplace, because the Marketplace doesn't give you crap. If I were to level it up, basically I can redeem up to 80 times instead of 70, which, I'm going to be honest, like, it's not that big a deal. It really isn't. I will admit, when I went from level 4 to level 5, I did go to the max amount of tries on a day, but it really wasn't that big a deal. I promise you. Um, Also, for the academy, I also got a bunch of the books and stuff. I have everything pretty much mastered except the bottom three, as far as like not mastered, but I have them all crafted except for three. For those who don't know, if you have those purple almighty stones, you can actually use those to create these. So you don't have to necessarily go through the process of, rating on the level. If you have the stones to do it, use your stones and create these. It's actually something that I didn't know. As a matter of fact, I have to give KN Guy credit. He was the person that was an officer in my guild a while back. He was the one that let us know right after he left, as a matter of fact. So shout outs to him. But the academy pretty much gives you a way to make your heroes better, and I highly recommend you do it. Highly recommend it. I'm doing it myself. For the Forge, I leveled it to 5, and I'm not impressed. I'm not. The things that they added were nothing special, nothing really difficult to get, at least at my level. It's, you got a bunch of purple items, yay, but I'm sorry. None of this stuff is something that I desperately need anymore. There used to be a time where this, the Demon Garment, and the Dragon Relic used to be like a rare commodity. But nowadays I get them like canned, like it's nothing. The Furnace is always good to level up because you want to be able to use the extra resources you have to up your resources in here, which is what it's made for. On the top screen, you see the bars up there. That's pretty much what that does. The vault is good to max out just because you want to be able to not get attacked. So as long as I have my resources under those numbers, uh, I can't get attacked. So that's cool. Um, Training field, I haven't actually quite maxed it out yet. I mean, this is if I wanted to go to 6, but basically, this if I were to level this up, um, oh, I'm sorry, you know what? I'm wrong. This doesn't level to like 1 through 5. This is the field that levels up a lot, and the more you level up, the higher your stats boost can be for certain heroes and things like that. Um, and I think that's what it is. Basically, hero boost capacity to max HP goes up, attack damage goes up, magic power goes up, and hero boost capacity for AC also goes up. So basically, the more you level it, the higher your boosts are. I haven't really maxed this out or been aggressive in maxing this out, but you should, because I do use a training field to level or to make people better. Basically, training field and academy are the two things you want to use to make the heroes you have stronger than they are. This, and I think this is a good thing that Heroes Charge did, or I should say Yukol did, because there are some old characters that just feel obsolete, and sometimes you just want to use your favorite heroes. Well, now you can, because if you spend all your time and resources using the training field, using the academy to boost that particular character up, they'll actually be usable in arena or guild raid, depending on what you're trying to do and how good they are at their respective jobs. Like, for example, Lightning Master, I think, is one of the worst heroes in the game. My girlfriend thinks that he's awesome. So, if she played a lot, and if she had access to this, I think she's too low level to have this right now, but if she had access to this, I would highly recommend her use a training field in the academy to make Lightning Master better, and then he actually might be really good in arena. You know what I mean? Um, so it gives you the opportunity to make all your favorites better. You're not going to find too many people that is going to max everybody out on everything in training and academy. There are a few power gamers out there who have the time or the money or whatever it is to do it, but most people aren't going to do it. So I think chances are you'll be fine if you want to make your favorite heroes that much better that may not be so good. This is the way to do it. All right, so enough talk about heroes. Heroes camp. Some of you guys want to see some action. So first and foremost, basically, Hawkswag more or less said that somebody he wanted us to post teams because apparently he's been kicking butt in arena, which is awesome. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear that our people are doing well. Um, and basically wanted to fight, one of our teams to see if he's better. Apparently, he beat Jeff's team, but was on a losing streak. He says against my team when time ran out because I put out my defensive team in arena. Um, so let's go ahead and see how that fight went for the Hawkswag fighting my team. And where did it go? Oh wait, there it is. I just passed it, didn't I? Wait, did it go away? Huh. I didn't think they disappeared so quickly. This just happened last night. Where did it go? This is a bunch of just conversations. Okay, so apparently I can't see that fight for whatever reason. I don't know why. I do apologize. Apparently I got trolled again. That happens. Well, anyway, let's take a look at Arena. Currently on rank 308. Lately, I've actually been able to, from time to time, be in the 100s, but it only lasts for so long. And I can try to see if I can get a better record now. I'm just trying to find a team that I think I can beat. Because that's really what you got to do is you got to just keep looking around, and every now and then, if you're lucky, you'll find a team that you can beat only because they made their team worse for another team or another guildmate to take their spot. Well, if I end up finding them before someone else does, I end up taking their spot. Now, here's a team that I have a chance of winning. It's about a 50-50 chance against someone from Intensity. They have Ninja Assassin, which I can deal with either Lightbringer or Witch. Um, there's also Cloudwalker, who I'm not too worried about. Fallen Dominion, who I'm also not worried about. And then Commander, who's actually pretty good. And Death Mage, who's their tank. Or Death Knight. I gotta quit doing that. Anyway, so since we know there's a Ninja Assassin and you want either Lightbringer or Witch, which I do have a Witch at 103. She's only red though, so I don't know if using her is a good idea or if I should just stick with Lightbringer. The rest of my team is pretty solid. This is my regular offensive team. The only exception is like if I wasn't worried about Ninja Assassin, I might take out Lightbringer for either Queen of Curse or Hidden Needle, possibly. But that would probably be about it. Maybe even Fallen Dominion. Uh, I've been kind of pushing Fallen Dominion in the training camp or whatever, trying to make them better. But let's stick with the team that I know that I can do well with. A team that's proven to help me out a lot. Now, just remember, everyone, or Lightbringer will not always protect you against Ninja Assassin. There have been a few times where Ninja Assassins killed Lightbringer, and then Lightbringer somehow not kill them. It's a little weird. Unfortunately, I just lost my tank, so now their forces are no longer divided. They're actually kind of kicking my butt, surprisingly. Oh wow! And for some dumb reason, well, I know why, but Unfortunately, um, my Griffin attacked the wrong side because of a Cloudwalker clone. Oh wow, yeah, we didn't do good at all in that fight. Holy crap! I mean, Sorceress dealt the most damage, but everybody else didn't do crap. Griffin got turned the wrong way when he did his ultimate. Uh, Sorceress did the best she could. Lightbringer did his part, but ultimately, uh, their ninja assassin died to a sorceress assist. I probably should have used Witch instead, even though she's only red and not red plus one. I probably would have been better off putting her there instead of Lightbringer. But that was just a really, really failed attempt at fighting them. Now they are level 104, and that makes a big difference, and this is why. Now, remember a while back I told you that level typically doesn't matter? There are exceptions to what I'm saying when I say that. At level 104, you gain access to more equipment with certain heroes. So, if I'm fighting a level 104, I have a much less chance of winning because they have access to more equipment than I would. You can actually go red plus 2 fully equipped on level 104 with a lot of heroes, where in 103, the max you can get is red plus 1. So that's the reason that more or less I wasn't going to win that fight. Um, it doesn't stop me from fighting level 104s because I still do win. I mean, I can actually show you too. Um, Let me find a 104 fight. Okay, so it's only my losses. So apparently I cannot show it off to you. I had a whole list yesterday, but I guess they must have like cleaned the server or something. So now all my stuff for yesterday and the day before is gone, or most of my stuff. That's kind of a bother. But we'll just kind of see some of my arena defensive wins, and we'll find a team that's even. So Doctor Lawyer, he's a 103, so it would be what you would consider an even match on as far as numbers are concerned. All right, so right away I can tell you that there's no way this person stood a chance. He has three tanks. All right, when you're trying to actually, get actually try to, win an arena using your offensive team, you only need one tank, first and foremost. That's all you need is one tank. He's running three tanks, which means he's going to be dealing almost no damage. Basically, his backline hero is going to deal the majority of his damage, and it's not going to be enough at all. I mean, their dwarf warrior is going to deal some damage, but yeah, there are too many tanks in this person's team. Yeah, this person does not stand the chance at all. Oh, another thing I should mention too, I finally got everybody in my defensive team to red plus one. That's something I've been working on in the background because a lot of them were, or some of them were just red. But now everybody is red plus one, so they're absolutely the best they could be until I get to 104, and then I gotta do the struggle again. It won't be that big of a show because I actually have some of the red plus two items already, in stock, but yeah, it's just a matter of getting to 104. So yeah, this person did not stand. Look at this. He ran one, two, three. He ran four tanks. How does he expect to beat me? Actually, win with four tanks on your team. Now, if I was fighting him and I use, that would be one thing. But he's trying to fight me. You can't use defensive teams to go up in arena. At least at the ranks that I'm at, you can't do that. It doesn't work. Take a look at the stats here. Yep, only Puppet Master did over 100k, which paled in comparison to my Lightbringer dealing over 200k. Um, it's just not smart. Like that was Doctor Lawyer. If you're really a doctor or a lawyer, you apparently you have book smarts, but that's it. No, not trying to talk crap. I'm sure. I mean, he is a high ranked person, so I mean, he knows what he's doing. I mean, maybe he was just playing around. I don't know. All right, let's take a look at some more of my wins. Let's see if we can find a team that. Here we go again. Two tanks. This is why he lost. I can tell you right now. Don't get me wrong. Sorceress and Queen of Curse is a good combination as far as dealing lots of damage. The problem is that's all you have because Manipulator is not a damage dealer. She's a control hero. She's good at shutting people down, but that's really good against offensive teams, not so much defensive teams. Um, and he has two tanks, so he's not gonna deal much damage or not enough. Like Sorceress is gonna deal about 100k, and that's it. No, everybody else is gonna deal less. So now I can see why I've been actually winning a lot of my defenses lately is because they're just not using the right team. So check out the Manipulator did their ultimate, and this time I don't really care so much because nobody ever was able to activate their skill anyway. But even if they would have, it just wouldn't have made much of a difference because I'm not trying to be aggressive. It's not like I want to activate my ultimate to kill you. But a manipulator is kind of RNG based. If her ultimate doesn't time right, then sometimes it just does nothing. It just deals like a minor amount of damage, and that's it. And sadly enough, I actually killed some of their people, like one or two of their heroes. Take a look at the stats here. So Sorceress, as expected, did over 100k, and my library did about 100. Well, they dealt about the same amount of damage. Wow. I don't know if that's a mathematical computation error or that's legit, but wow, that's actually kind of cool that our backline heroes did the same amount of damage. Um, but yeah, like nobody else was able to do any kind of damage. I mean, that's just what it was. As a matter of fact, my turtle fighter pretty much dealt more damage than anyone on the team, with the exception of Sorceress. Like that's kind of sad. That's how you know you picked the wrong team. So let this be a lesson to you guys. Do not use defensive teams to go up in arena. It doesn't work. One tank is all you need, and that tank is should either be Dwarf Warrior or Turtle Fighter. Those are really only the two that are good. All the other tanks don't really survive long enough. Let's see another one that I have. Let's see if he actually did it right. Against Badfish, 634. This is a much better team. Much better team. He has one tank, which is Dwarf Warrior, which in all reality, Dwarf Warrior is a good tank to use because one, he can actually deal some damage, and two, he's not dying for a while. He's using Griffin, who also deals good damage. He's using Imperial Executioner, who's okay in the damage department, but you know he can deal damage and do some controlling. Sorcerer is good on the damage and controlling, and then of course Puppet Master, who ideally who should destroy my backline. But of course, you know, I have all that defense going on. That's why Lightbreaker's not dying anytime soon. So this person had the right idea. Absolutely. It's just right now my people are about as strong as they can be at my level, so it's actually become more difficult to beat my team. Not saying that it's not beatable, because again, I was ranked in the 100s and then got back down to 308, I think it is. But so it's beatable, but it's tough to beat. I'm all about defensive teams, so I think I'll be at this rank for a while, unless I win again and then lose again, kind of scenario. Which after this, I think I'll try one more fight on my own as far as an active offensive attack. All right, let's take a look at the stats. Now this person, Badfish, like he had the best team of all the ones that we've seen to fight me. He had the best team. All right, so the stats say that Sorceress, as expected, dealt over 100k and was MVP on their team. Imperial Executioner, 120k damage. Surprisingly more than Griffin. I actually thought Griffin was going to deal more damage than Executioner, but clearly I was wrong. Um, I'm starting to think that Griffin might not be so good against defensive teams. He just doesn't, that damage doesn't go through. Or he gets easily distracted by Cloudwalker. There's so many things that I don't know. I mean, he did do a good amount of damage. 97k is not bad. And of course, Puppet Master 71K. I mean, he's not like a massive damage dealer, but he does pretty good. He does work. So I'm not taking nothing against him. And then Dwarf Warrior, 69k damage for a tank is not bad. And my library actually dealt less damage than usual, 118k. I mean, he still did 100k, but, like this team was just so much better. Like this person did really good. Really, really good. All right, so let's find somebody else to fight. And I'm actually trying to find someone that I think I can beat. You don't just fight anybody and pray. I mean, you gotta actually, use your brain. This team's kind of awkward. Um, nah. That looks like a really fun team, but no. And I'm only going for ranks like better than 300. So rank 2 something, rank 100, stuff like that. Oh, while we're wasting your time, um, some good news happened. Basically, two guilds ended up merging, which is a very popular thing these days. And because of the merge, is it the same person I just fought? I think it is. Hold on. Yeah, it is. You think I should attack him again with a different setup? This is a team that honestly I think I should be able to beat. I just gotta use like better people. What do you think, guys? Think I should give it another shot? Or should I fight this team? Because this is a team that actually I think I might be able to beat too. Against INC Cushy. I might fight this team instead. Because this one seems doable too. So we're gonna try this one. They don't have a ninja assassin, so I'm not required to use Lightbringer. Um, Debating running Hidden Needle because I haven't used her in a while, but I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. I really dig this team though. I really do. I don't. I mean, the only thing that I might consider is maybe taking out Griffin, but Griffin's too strong. Like, or maybe Commander. Because Commander I mainly use to deal with tanks, but um, you know what? Screw it. We'll stick with this team. It's not a bad team. We're gonna try it. And yes, my overall power is always going to be lower than theirs. It doesn't mean that I can't win. It's just that they've put more effort into those heroes. That's all. So our forces are divided because we're both running Turtle Fighter, which is actually kind of funny. Unfortunately, mine croaked over while theirs is still alive, which means that I'm probably going to lose. Usually, the first Turtle Fighter that dies is the team that loses. I think it was the fact that they had a Death Mage that probably kept their Turtle Fighter alive to begin with. Oh, this is not looking good for the home team. If their sorceress goes off, we're dead. Ah, we just died. Dang. Take a look at the stats. Alright, at least our sorceress put in work 265k against their sorceress 114k. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be running Commander. Like, maybe that's my problem. Like, maybe Commander is just not doing it lately. Like, maybe if I took out a Commander for, like, a hidden need or something, someone that can actually deal damage, like, I don't know what it is about Commander, but she's just not doing it. We're gonna clear the cooldown because I actually don't want to do. I want to show you guys some fights. Hey, this is a team I might be able to beat too. Well, no, there's a stupid Rose Fencer. Oh, forget it. We're not scared of Rose Fencer, but we're gonna take her out for Fallen Dominion because I have been trying to make them better in the background. So let's do this. All right. Oh, it doesn't actually say we're fighting against this time. I guess it does that. So, as expected, the division of, battles, because, Turtle Fighter and all that. The difference, though, is my Fallen Dominion was not distracted, so he wasn't even really hitting Turtle Fighter. Although my Turtle Fighter croaked over again, which seems to be a reoccurring theme. Ooh, don't die, don't die. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, do your ultimates, people, because you're about to. Oh, shoot, we're not going to win. Oh, that was such a terrible fight. Alright, well, clearly I'm not doing too well on the offenses, guys. I do apologize for showing you a bunch of losses, but that's a thing. So, Sorcerers did over 100k. Fall Demand didn't really do much this fight. I'm wondering if maybe I should have. Well, no, if I'd have stuck with Commander, though, Rose Fencer would have just stopped her in her tracks. But, their Death Maze did a lot of damage. Also, keep in mind, guys, I'm fighting a bunch of 104s, which means that they have better equipment. So I shouldn't really be able to beat them nearly as easy. I should be looking for 103s. That's just. I don't like to just fight a 103. I'm thinking about just fighting this guy. He's a 103. It'll be more of an even fight. Ooh, a rank 98 person. I'm halfway tempted to fight that. I'm not gonna lie, but no. We're gonna fight this 267, Eddie Hart. Alright, so this will be kind of more of a fair fight because we both have equal amount of equipment that we can have access to. So we're both gonna be red plus ones going at it. I'm just debating on what I should use, or should I just keep what I have? I might just keep what I have. Their Puppet Master is probably going to destroy my backline, though. But I'm not really sure who else to use. But we'll give it a shot. And just a reminder, because I haven't said this in a while, the reason that I don't have any sound is mainly because I don't like the sound of music in this game. So that's why it's always going to be silent when you see me play, more or less. Or at least Sorcerer's got the ultimate before she dies, so she's going to be dead real soon. I do like Lightbringer even when there's no ninja assassin around because he does deal some good damage. And when he does his ultimate skill, or yeah, his ultimate skill, he actually stops them in their tracks. Like that's a good thing. Oh, someone's about to die. Yep, I just knew it. I tell you, Puppet Master is strong, ladies and gentlemen. Puppet Master is good. Oh, don't get me wrong. Rosefinch has been dealing me damage too. Like I'm not gonna take credit away from him either. But yeah, those is too good for me, or too good against me. Actually, my Turtle Fighter didn't even die. I thought he died a long time ago. Huh. Okay. Well, unfortunately, even though we're even leveled, his defensive team was better than my offensive team. But yeah, look at that. Their Turtle Fighter dealt 100k damage. Wow. Puppet Master on their end did about 150k, so that's pretty strong. On our end, I mean, honestly, our people did good damage. Um, Sorceress dealt over 100, Lightbringer almost 200k, and then Griffin dealt almost 200 as well, as far as thousands of damage. Fallen Dominion didn't do crap, which, I mean, I've said for a while that he's kind of sucked, but now I'm showing you that he's not nearly as good as he once was. And we're going to do one more fight. We got time for another fight. And the reason I want to make this video kind of long is because I'm not going to be doing a lot of these videos because in all reality, um, there's not a whole lot of content to show. Let's just be honest. Unless there's a new hero, there's not much I want to show you guys. But I'm going to try to find a team that I think I can beat. But yeah, because of the merge of the other guilds I was talking about earlier, it pretty much caused all of their extras to come to our guild. There are certain people that I chat with in other guilds here and there, And basically, there was another guy who was able to basically redirect a lot of those guild members to our group. So now we have 49 strong players. We were down to like the low 30s, I think. So we're doing pretty good. And our rank in overall, as far as guilds is concerned, has gone up too. So that's pretty cool. Now I'm looking at the 104 teams because there are some bad 104 teams. There are. They do exist. Like actually, I don't think this is a good team at all, personally. But this is a level 104, so that means that those heroes could be better. Could be better. Yeah. All right. Well, you suck. We're gonna put in Hidden Needle and hope she doesn't croak over and die too soon. Because I think there's a Rose Fencer on their team, but I'm not scared of no Rose Fencer. I don't even care anymore. Like we're just gonna do this. That's gonna be awesome. What I am thinking about doing though in the future, to eliminate the Rose Fencer like issue that I have. Oh, he doesn't run Rose Fencer great. I'm thinking about putting Devastator at red plus two or red plus one, excuse me, so that he can push Rose Fencer back, which means like Hidden Needle and Sorceress won't be affected by them. Oh wow, my Hidden Needle almost croaked over. Like that was pretty bad. Oh, now she did. But she dealt a lot of damage, which means I have a chance. I'm hoping with the damage that was just dealt. Wow, Sorceress didn't get to do her ultimate? Are you kidding? Oh, that is just horse crap. I'm really surprised that we're doing so bad. Like, Bear Warrior is not really good in this format. I don't understand what just happened there. The Bear Warrior didn't do any damage, but everybody else did the work, though. Death Mage, whew, she did a lot of damage against me. And Queen of Curse. Queen of Curse took out Sorceress and Hidden Needle, mostly. Um, wow, that's nuts. I have to say, that's really nuts. Look at my damage, though. For once, Lightbearer did not do 100k. He was close, but everybody else did. I think Hidden Needle barely got her ultimate off because Queen of Curse pretty much annihilated her. She had like a one sliver of health left, but thankfully she was able to go off. I do believe if Sorceress was able to do her ultimate and not get killed by Queen of Curse, I think we would have won that fight. Not gonna lie. Um, but yeah, this is kind of what you have to do to potentially win. I do lose a lot in this format. I really do. Actually, you know what? I know I shouldn't do this. I don't care. I'm gonna actually keep fighting. We're gonna do one more fight, and hopefully it won't take so long. Let's hope that I can win. And as a matter of fact, the reason I'm actually fighting this guy because he used to actually be in our guild, so I want to see if he's gotten better. Well, clearly he's gotten better because he's better ranked than me, but I want to see his team in action. This is actually not planned. It's just want to see how good he's gotten. Because if I'm not mistaken, he did do pretty well when he was in our guild, but I think he just went to a better guild. I mean, our guild's not bad. We're just not like the top team. You know what I mean? We're more of a casual guild that's, for people who not trying to be super competitive, but they want to be able to at least play and have fun kind of a thing. Like, I don't give everybody a quota. Just do the best you can. You know what I mean? I know you have lives and stuff. There are other games you probably play, all that kind of stuff. Oh, look, we're actually winning. Wow. I think we might actually win. Oh my god. Sorry, Kovacs. Apparently we got you. So, I'm actually surprised that we won so easily. I mean, I was assuming that Queen of Curse was going to take out my team like last time, but Queen of Curse did nothing. Puppet Master surprised didn't do much. Death Mage didn't do much. But oh look, I mean, we got Sorceress and Hidden Needle with that 100k. That was an awkward fight, though. I'm not gonna lie. But there we go. So now I'm at 246, so that's pretty cool. So I finally got to show you guys a win. But that's going to go ahead and end the video for today. Thank you guys for watching, and you guys take it easy.